And before I went jogging, I laid out on the floor and did some nice stretching, and then I did some thigh crunches like this, because my thighs are what I'm really targeting right now. I have still 2 inches to lose on my thighs, so that's kind of a lot. So I'm really focusing on my thighs right now and getting these thick thighs nice and firm and hard and fat-free. Waist is about the same, a little over 25.25. Hips are still 36. Thighs are still 20. My weight is 124.6. So I have officially reached my goal weight, and not only reached it, I have exceeded it. On a diet of unlimited fats, unlimited calories, and unlimited carbs of fruit and fruit seeds. So it can be done. You can lose weight stuffing your face with fruit, with no restrictions. So that's awesome. I finally reached my goal weight. Not only have I reached it, I've exceeded it. My goal was 125, and I'm shooting past 125. So my focus now is not to really drop weight anymore, but to just lose inches. But naturally, inherently, when I'm going to lose inches, I'm probably going to lose a few more pounds anyway. But I'm fine with my weight. I just want to lose more inches in my thighs, and about 1 more inch in my waist. So, very, very low body fat is really what everybody should be striving for, because the more extra body fat you have, it's like the pickup truck. The more weight you put in the pickup truck, the more strain it is on the engine. Think of your heart as the engine, and the more calories are energy. So anytime I say the word calories, I'm referring to energy. Anytime I say the word energy, I'm referring to calories. The more weight you have, the more excess fat you have on you, the more fuel, calories, energy your body is going to need just to survive and live, especially when you work out. So that's why fitness professionals, they strive for very low body weight, because that's what's healthy. I mean, very low body fat. It's good to be light on your feet. I was trying to pick grapes. There was a grapevine all entwined in this really high tree several weeks ago. When I was jogging, I found some wild grapes. Woohoo! And I thought, I'm going to try to climb this tree and get up there and get some grapes. And I realized it's really better to be light, because when you're trying to climb, the heavier you are, the more difficult it is. So it's really better to be light and agile and fast, rather than heavy and slow and huge. Especially for survival purposes. You want to be fast and light and alert and not sluggish. Have good balance. Yummy. This is so perfect after a workout. delicious. So if you don't have the time to, or if you don't feel like chopping up a bunch of fruit and mixing it together, again, just eat really simply. Just a few big slices of pineapple. Coconut water straight out of the coconut. And plain avocado, just right. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of time and effort creating this gourmet meal. Just eat really simply. But sometimes it's fun, you know. But this is generally the way I eat, just really simply. Really fast, really easy. Okay. And if you're struggling with feeling hungry on a raw diet, get your high fat, high protein foods in. Eat a lot of really sweet, juicy fruits. Leafy greens are really filling if you need to eat leafy greens. Coconut, avocado, you know, if you're trying to live on just 50 orange smoothies, that might not work for very long because you might start to feel really hungry. You know, just find what works for you. Everybody's different. You know, me, I like to eat. I'll probably go back to eating vegetables after I lose all the weight on where I get to want to be. But my intent is just to show that you can get down to a very low body fat on fruit. Because a lot of people think fruit is fattening, and it's not. It's not at all. So, but again, if you want to lose it really fast, you got to exercise, or it's going to take a lot longer. So if anyone's confused and thinking to themselves, well, here I am struggling with weight, but my friend eats whatever she wants and she's really, really skinny. I can almost assure you she is not consuming as many junk food calories as you are. She's not overeating, okay? She's not overeating. Thin people who seem to eat whatever they want, they're not overeating. They don't have this psychological problem with eating like larger people do, like I do. Okay, I overeat. I overeat on junk food, and that's why I get big. I can almost assure you, those kinds of people. It's not that pizza's not fattening. It's not that Oreo cookies are not fattening. They're not overeating on that stuff. They're not, looking at food as some kind of romantic lover. They don't have that psychological issue with eating like larger people do, like I do. So, it's just like those two little boys I saw at the park. The larger little boy had 3 cookies stacked on top of each other, was eating them like a sandwich. And the thin boy just had 1 cookie. He's still eating fattening food, but he's not overeating. And that's why. It's not that the food is not fattening, of course it is. Those people are just not overeating. Okay, like my mother, she's teeny tiny, and she ate whatever she wanted her whole life, but she didn't overeat. No, it's the overeating on junk food that makes people get large. So just because thin people are eating pizza and thin people are eating cheesecake, it does not mean pizza and cheesecake is not fattening. If you overeat on that stuff, if you're eating it all the time, large amounts, your waistline is going to get bigger. Okay? And I gain weight really fast. So if you want to get to a very low body fat, you just got to cut that stuff out or decrease it tremendously. Like if you're eating it every day, cut it down to once a week or even once a month, twice a month, something. If you eat it all the time, very frequently, your waistline is going to get bigger. Okay? So just cut it out or decrease it tremendously. And that's the ticket.